So yeah, that's what's going on today. Let's get started by getting a soft pad and cleaning these all up and prepping them for welding, along with prepping the paint on the back of the firewall to be welded as well. We want to grind it down with the soft pad, and we want to prep it with a nice paint prep cleaner or alcohol or something. Alright, so you guys just watched me weld everything in. All the plates are in, the heater core, the AC, and the fender well. The heater core turned out good. The AC one, the welds weren't perfect because they went all the way around, so I did grind them down a little bit. So let me show you. Alright, so as you can see, the welds on the AC one isn't that good, and then these are okay. They turned out pretty good. I'm probably not gonna Bondo them like people do to make it really clean, but we'll see. I don't know, I like clean stuff. And then in the fender well, you got that. I didn't weld it all the way around because it's not too much of a big deal, because like this hole and all this was already here from like the hood latch line and all that. I didn't really care about that. And then I went ahead and re-cleaned all this because I never did before. There was a little bit of surface rust, so I re-cleaned it to repaint it. So it turned out pretty good. I actually got a scratch on the lens already. I don't think that's affecting with the quality, but I can see it. Yeah, I'm kind of upset. So I'm just gonna go ahead and lay a coat of primer down real quick, and then it should be good. So let's clean it up with air and then wipe it down and then just spray some primer on. Alright, so back at the house, I got some primer that I had laying around. I forgot my wallet, so I couldn't buy the primer. Doesn't really matter though, it's alright. We're gonna spray this on the parts that we welded and make sure we don't get it onto the freshly painted subframe. Alright, so I painted it. It turned out pretty good. I primered most of the areas. I sanded like all the holes on the firewall just in case there's a little surface rust. But I could Bondo that and make it like super smooth. I honestly could get it looking like show car. But I don't think it really bothers me that much just because I don't want Bondo in there, and over time Bondo will crack. So I haven't made up my mind. But also did the fender well, and that turned out good as well. Alright, so like you guys saw earlier, we got all of that completely done. Haven't made up my mind yet if I'm going to Bondo it or leave it alone. Because if we paint the engine bays white, like it's going to stand out like them being patched like that. But if we do like a dark purple or something like I'm kind of feeling, just, we don't know yet. We can't make up our mind for engine bays. But let me see if you guys can see in here. Oh yeah, that quality is so much better than an iPhone. Alright, so early days in this car, it must have been in an accident because that whole quarter panel was replaced. And I know the insurance company or some guy wouldn't basically, the insurance company probably did this in like 2000 when the car was new. They fixed it and they drilled out all these holes and replaced the whole quarter panel. And I know some guy that the guy that owned this car before me, and he definitely wanted to go out of his way to do that, and he didn't even know about it. So it probably happened to the original owner that bought it brand new. And when they replaced it, I guess they didn't paint it because it rusted over time. So I don't want to use a wire wheel that close to the glass, so I'm just going to take hand sandpaper and sand it all down as best I can without the rust, and then I'm going to go ahead and paint over top of it. And then also I got to take the seat brackets out up here, and I want to get rid of this as well. I want to drill out these spot welds and get rid of this. And another day when we do Zach's sound deadening, I'm going to get dry ice with him and finish removing the last 2 pieces of sound deadening. You guys are not going to believe what I just did. I tried drilling out the spot weld, and it wasn't supposed to go all the way through. Like this one I did. I literally just did that. Alright guys, well, I didn't want to go fuel cell, but I think that's what's going to happen. I guess we're just going to end up cutting this out when we do the over fenders and getting all the hoses out. I really can't believe I did that. It honestly fucking sucks because it's going to cost me like, a fuel cell setup is probably another $1,000 pretty easily, so that's going to suck. Maybe I'll pick up a stock gas tank. I don't really know. Alright, so we're back again later. I was going to end the video earlier, but I decided to come back out here and finish. I had to go inside and upload yesterday's video or the day before. I don't even know. I'm trying to do these daily uploads. It's driving me crazy. It's fun, but it takes a lot of work. But we're back. Let's finish this up. I got Melina out here with me. She's going to help me out. As you guys saw, I made a huge mistake, and I was drilling out the spot weld, and boom, right through the gas tank. And it was terrible. It sucks. I wanted to go fuel cell anyways because eventually, you know, I don't want a regular gas tank and fuel cell. The only reason that fuel cells suck is they're smaller. I'm gonna get like a 10-gallon fuel cell, so it'll definitely be decent compared to some people running like 4 or 3. And this is gonna be a street car. Don't shut that right now. This is gonna be a street car, so I mean, it's not gonna be like everyday drive or anything, so it should be okay. So for the gas tank, you just got to remove 2 hoses in the fender well. It's a huge one, that's like a fill one, and then the second one, I don't know what it's for, but remove both of those, and then to get the actual tank down, there is 2 straps with pins and then huge 19 bolts. Take the 19s off, straps come out, whole thing drops. If you have the emissions thing, you have to disconnect that too, but I don't have that, that's been deleted. So we're gonna undo these 2 straps and the whole gas tank will drop right out. It's not leaking out of there no more, right?
I don't know, I'm behind you.
Oh. Alright, well the gas tank's out and we're gonna get it out in a second. I just gotta disconnect these main hoses. Haven't made up my mind yet if I'm gonna do a fuel cell. I really want to, but like I said, this is pretty much just a street car build, so it's not like I'm going pro or anything. So I wanted to just keep my stock tank to make it cheaper and stuff, because a fuel cell setup's expensive. But fuck it, right? Let's get this tank out of here and we'll be right back. Oh, that's okay. Alright. Alright, gas tank. Now let's take a look at that fucking beautiful hole I put right in there. Look at that shit. I fucking did that. Like, are you fucking serious, Steven? That's bullshit. Oh, it's not going. So within the next couple days, I'm also going to be ordering my knuckles, lower control arms and stuff, but I'm ordering it through different companies, so I don't know when each part's going to come, so I'm just going to wait for the whole steering like assembly to come in and suspension links for the front end, so we can do it in one huge video, so that'll be coming soon. And then Zach's car, we already got the clutch line. We're waiting on the subframe, the reinforced subframe from Garage Tastic, and once we get that, we'll be able to put his car back together, the engine in, get the harness, and it should be ready to fire, so definitely stay tuned for that. And yeah, we'll catch you next time. Don't forget to check the link in the description for Instagram, Snapchat, and I also started a Twitter. Go ahead and follow me on there. Just an easy way to interact with you guys.